Hello everyone. It's James again. And before we start the topic today, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software. By myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope everyone is doing well wherever you are currently at. Today I wanted to talk about why some people will never get what narcissism is about. And besides, some people just don't think it's possible that someone can do the things that a narcissist is capable of doing. Some people aren't deep thinkers. That's right. They think everything has a simple answer and a simple solution. Like in their eyes you're not getting along with a narcissist family member of yours. They might say, you just need to sit down and talk it out. Or maybe if you were able to go to counseling and air out your differences you could resolve what is going on. The problem is these people don't get nor do they understand how deep the problem is. And this is coming from people that see the narcissist is difficult to deal with. They see the narcissist does strange things. And might act unreasonable at times. Yet they are trying to apply a solution that would be for rational and reasonable people. To someone that might have a severe personality issue that is beyond anything that a simple solution can address. But the most important thing about knowing all of this is, don't let this consume your life. You can't run around trying to convince this person or that person what narcissism is all about. And why this situation is what it is. The best you can do is live your life to the best and fullest you can. And here's the other thing. Many of these people that can't see narcissism for what it is. They aren't bad people. Yes. Some of them are and can see the narcissism for what it is and are really flying monkeys. Which is another topic for another video. However, those that can't really see what is going on, or that prefer to stay in their safe bubble where everything is simple. Many aren't bad people. However, trying to convince this person of what is going on, all the while the narcissist in your life is interacting with this person, can put you under a lot of not needed stress. Also because they think things are simple. Be very careful about what you say to such a person because there's a high chance they will repeat what you said back to the narcissist in your life. Because they may be looking at it from the standpoint of, maybe this information might make this person reflect and do the right thing regarding you and their relationship. No matter it be a family situation or dating situation. You get the idea, I think. When in reality we know that the narcissist will take this information and twist it around to use it in some form or another against us. And that can be a very bad thing. To go back and forth with the person in the middle that doesn't know how bad the situation really is and how bad the narcissist is in this situation. Because oftentimes in these situations there's no protection. There's no, maybe I won't say that to this person because I know they will twist it around. And the more you go rounds and rounds with this person in the middle that doesn't get how bad the situation is, the more of a chance you can be made out to look like the bad one in all of this. Some people just refuse to see how bad others are. Some people refuse to see the bad things in life. We see it all over the place. Even when we are talking about things that are common to all of us. Oh, that would never happen because of X, Y, and Z. When we that know about narcissism, we know that these things are very, very possible. When people talk about how certain things could just never happen, you and I might be thinking, if a narcissist was involved, then you bet your bottom dollar it's possible. And it doesn't mean it happened. It means it's possible. And yes, a big part of it is they don't want to think that there are people out there capable of the things we know the narcissist is capable of. But even more so, they refuse to think deeply about certain situations. Because it's much more comforting to have simple answers to most things in life. Here's one that gets me. That the narcissist in your life Lies as a survival mechanism. Meaning they are having a hard time financially, let's say. And a lie was told to get what was needed financially to survive. This was said about my mother, who I knew grew up having a very difficult life. And though yes, part of this statement was true, there were many times lies were told because sadly she felt a comfort in lying and gained narcissistic supply from the lies she told and the difficult situations she put me in. Over and over and over again. There were times when things were going well, and a lie was told to stir up trouble. That's not lying to make ends meet, or to put food on the table. This is lying to create trouble and feed on the supply that is caused by this trouble. And this is the thing that most people have a hard time wrapping their minds around. And more importantly, thinking deep about. Because the moment people are able to think deeply about such a thing, other things start to make a lot of sense. That's when you are able to put the pieces of the puzzle together. That's when it will all make sense. But thinking that deeply scares some people. Again, they want to live in a world where everything has a simple answer. And this is why narcissists love to operate in the gray. And they oftentimes get away with the many bad things they do. Because no one wants to think deep enough to actually see what is happening, so at bare minimum the average person is better educated on how to spot such an individual, and how to recover from actually dealing with such an individual in your own life. But this thinking deeply about such people and such situations is a very difficult place for people to go. Because they have to admit things aren't so easily answered. And that there are many layers to things they had previously seen as simple and one-dimensional. Because we know narcissism has many layers to it. As soon as you pull back one layer, there are several more to peel back. Again, people like things that are super easy. And dealing with a narcissist isn't super easy. This is why telling your story is so important. That's why it's so important. Because without you and you out there telling your story, you are stuck with, yes, nice people, but people that can never get beyond the first layer of things. If even that. Your stories are helping bring clarity to those that had no clarity. They are understanding they aren't the only ones that went through or that are going through such mess. It becomes a real thing. Instead of you floating around in your mind wondering if it's real or not. Now, though it might not be the most productive thing to run around trying to convince these people what happened to you, you can still be a deep thinker. And you can still tell your story. You can write your blog, your book, or make your videos. Because trust me, there will be someone that will find value in your work. There will be someone that will appreciate that you're a deep thinker and that you are willing to peel back the layers of this problem we call narcissism. And that you're willing to discuss these layers. With that said, know this. The narcissist knows that it's uncomfortable for people to talk about this subject. That's why they operate in the manner in which they do. Because it makes it hard for those around them and their targets to at bare minimum address what is going on. Because we know what addressing what is going on would do. Yes. That's right. It would potentially take away the narcissist's supply. And the narcissist can't have that. Because that's the very thing that keeps the narcissist's right foot moving in front of their left foot. Well, that's all I have for now. I do want to say sorry for the space in between videos. I really want to thank you for being patient with me. With that said, I do hope your day was blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.